Hello everybody. Welcome to the second installment of Flag History. Even though it's been over 2 long months, today I'm going to talk about the United States of America. Even though I said in the first episode that I'll cover the US next episode, some people still had the audacity to request the US. No worries, I will cover it today. First, some quick info. They gained independence in 1776. They have a population of 331,893,745, their capital city is Washington, D.C., they don't have an official language, although English is their de facto language, they use the American dollar, they have a GDP of $25.35 trillion, they have a GDP per capita of $76,027, their internet TLD is common. They have an area of 3,796,742 square miles or 9,833,520 square kilometers. Anyways, let's get started. 1606 to 1775, there is the old Union Jack. 1776 to 1777, the Union Jack is now a square and surrounding it, there are 13 red and white stripes. 1777 to 1795, the Union Jack is now a dark blue rectangle with 13 white stars. 1795 to 1818, there are now 15 stars and 15 stripes. 1818 to 1819, there are now only 13 stripes and there is now 20 stars. 1819 to 1820, there are now 21 stars. 1820 to 1822, there are now 23 stars. 1822 to 1836, there are now 24 stars. 1836 to 1837, there are now 25 stars. 1837 to 1845, there are now 26 stars. 1845 to 1846, there are now 27 stars. 1846 to 1847, there are now 28 stars. 1847 to 1848, there are now 29 stars. 1848 to 1851, there are now 30 stars. 1851 to 1858, there are now 31 stars. 1858 to 1859, there are now 32 stars. 1859 to 1861, there are now 33 stars. 1861 to 1863, there are now 34 stars. 1863 to 1865, there are now 35 stars. 1865 to 1867, there are now 36 stars. 1867 to 1877, there are now 37 stars. 1877 to 1890, there are now 38 stars. 1890 to 1891, there are now 43 stars. 1891 to 1896, there are now 44 stars. 1896 to 1908, there are now 45 stars. 1908 to 1912, there are now 46 stars. 1912 to 1959, there are now 48 stars. 1959 to 1960, there are now 49 stars. 1960 to the present, there are now 50 stars. Alright, that was it for today's episode, but stay tuned for the third episode, where I'm going to talk about the UK. Requests are closed, so until the next one, bye.